3, 2, 1, let's go. We have a nice black paint on the outside. Welcome back, everyone. Today we have a 2020 Tesla Model X long range on our channel. I want to say a big thank you to Sheehy Nissan of Manassas in Virginia, and especially Christian, for providing me this car for a test drive. As always, we're going to check out the exterior, interior, take it for a drive, do some 0 to 60 tests, and I will share my impression with you about this car. Now, this is the pre-redesigned Model X, and I gotta say, does this look 100,000 times better than the new model? Like the screen, the dash, everything, like every touch is so much nicer, like soft, nice materials. Like this feels amazing compared to the new generation of how it even looks like, because the new one looks, well, I'll be frank, it doesn't look good in my opinion, like at all. But this actually looks like a very nice example. We have a nice black paint on the outside. It does look pretty aggressive from these angles. Let's hop inside. All right, so this is actually a 3-row as well. Whoa. And we have the seat is also adjustable. Look at that. That is so cool. Now, as far as the comfort, it's not bad. Like it is a little too vertical for me, but I think this is adjustable. There is no armrest here in the middle, and we have 2 USB ports here, a climate system. Actually, it feels pretty futuristic to me. Oh wow. Now I am curious as how you would open these doors in case of an accident if the power goes out. That is a good question. How do you open? Oh, there we go. There we go. That's how you get out. Ooh. Okay. Yes. Press that. We've got our trunk, our foldable seats. A good amount of trunk space once the seats are folded. And there we go. Self-opening. And let's take a look at the Frunk. All right, here's the Frunk, and actually has much less shake than the new models for some reason. There we go. All right. Okay, we have a nice handle here to close the doors. Brake. Let's go into drive. We have the cameras here all the way around the car. A very tiny rear view mirror. All right, let's put it into drive. Pedals and steering. We're gonna start in standard. Well, it's in standard. Steering, we're gonna go to standard. All right. But the nice part about this model is like it has all the physical controls, like the blinkers. Like it actually feels like a car to me. It doesn't feel like RC. This is actually very lit. And this screen, I don't know, it just feels way more ergonomical to me. You can see all the information here vertically like this, and I do prefer this over the new layout, because the new layout, in my opinion, is just ugly, and I hate the yoke. This is so much nicer. This is actually a proper thick performance steering wheel. Let's give this some gas. Yeah, this is not as fast as a Model S long range or a Model 3 performance. It's quick, but nothing major. It doesn't give me any buzz effect. Maybe also because of its size, the way just it feels. But this screen is like gigantic. Suspension, let's see. Okay, so we can actually adjust our ride height. This is an air suspension. It also pitches up like this. It pitches the nose when you give it gas. But it still moves fairly well, you know? It still has some get up and go. And I feel like personally this is a great power balance right here. It's not too fast where you'd go dizzy, but at the same time it does have very adequate performance, like where you can do all your maneuvers, take care of all the things you got to take care of. Now this rear view mirror is tiny, absolutely tiny. But let's see what else this has. So we still have the messages, the arcade, the toy box, I assume the karaoke, yeah, the karaoke, Sirius, Apple Music, Spotify, so we got all of that. I kind of wish Tesla kept the same setup as they have right now, because that was such a better screen. I don't know why they changed it, like to this iPad. Like this actually feels like a legitimately cool vehicle. Like you have the menu here, and I don't know. It was nicer before. I really like the comfort in this Tesla. Like the seats feel great, the ride height is great, like the suspension feels amazing. I'm enjoying this. Like, this is actually very enjoyable, this specific model. Now, if this had the yoke and the iPad, no. That's an automatic no right there, personally. Ooh. There we go. Now the handling here is a little bit floaty, so you can feel the car float left and right if you're adding some steering input. I also don't feel the one pedal drive option here. Let me see if it's on. Pedals and steering. Yeah, we should, let's put it on standard and see what happens. Standard, trips, lights, upgrades. Okay. Let's get Dragy up and running. All right, so at 49, we are going 48. 50 is 49, 51 is 50. So it's off by about 1 mile per hour on the accuracy. I really like the ride here. It's just so smooth. Now, I will be honest, I do feel a bit car sick in this Tesla, like over a duration of time, because it's just way too smooth for me. I can't drive such smooth cars. We're gonna go to sport. And when we get to our Mexico strip, we're gonna actually drop the suspension a bit. So the sport mode does feel a little bit better for me. I can feel more like bumps, more of the road. I have a feeling this car will be in the 5s or 6s. Like, this does not feel like a 4.5 or sub-second car. It definitely feels slower to me than that. Has some kind of little whistle, like a battery whistle sound as well. I wonder where that is coming from. Three, two, one, let's go. So 5.1. So 5.1 seconds on the 0 to 60. And the 1/8 mile was at 8.66 at 86.07 miles per hour. Not a bad trap speed, very, very decent. The start wasn't as powerful, you know, I'm used to it you know, for these electric cars, but still a very good, solid, respectable time of 5.1 seconds for such a spaceship. And the trap speed is 86 miles an hour, so probably the quarter mile will start dying down, so it wouldn't be that fast. But still very good performance. Like, the roll performance is very solid. Now the brakes are a little bit soft. But let's do the 0 to 60 test one more time. All right, come to a full stop. This will be a little bit downhill, I think. So let's see what we can get. Let's go. .06. So about the same thing, 5.1, 5.06. The suspension is set to sport, and we are pretty much on full charge here, so. But this is very comfortable acceleration. Like, this is literally all you would need. There's no point to go any lower than that, because at that point it's just like you're gonna get dizzy from the beginning. But you get used to it. Like, once you get used to it, you don't really feel it that much anymore. As far as the charge, I think we left with 258 or something like that on the screen. I'll have to check. Now it's 229. Okay, let's get to 47 and floor it. Yeah, I don't really feel that much of an effect when I floor it. It just starts accelerating nicely, but I don't feel any kick in the seat. Like, the Model S long range would give me that kick. This one does not. It's still fairly quick, like properly quick. Oof, nice. On this run, what did we do? We did 5.58. Well, that was uphill, like 0.5%. So 5.58 on this one. But even 5.58, that still feels great. My phone keeps sliding down. So one thing the new Tesla is better at with the new model is the fact that they have the phone holder. It's like perfect for doing 0 to 60s with the Dragy. You just put your phone there and you can see the results. That's probably the only thing the new one does better. Well, to conclude this test drive, I overall did like this experience. Now, for my taste, this is way too smooth of a car. Like, I cannot live with such a smooth suspension. Even with adaptive sport dampers, this still feels very smooth to me. Like smoother than, you know, most cars that I've ever been in. Way too smooth. I would take a stiff car over a smooth car, because it just makes me car sick. Now, over the new Tesla, I do like this more because of its layout, if it's how everything is built together, just so much nicer. It actually feels like a nice car. The performance is good, very solid, excellent acceleration, glides nicely, like takes care of all the bumps. There is a pronounced whistling sound from the battery. I don't know what it is. It's like and it's not the wind. I closed the windows. I made sure. The screen is a little bit too in your face. Over a while, it's like just too much. You gotta keep it in the gray zone so it's not as annoying. As far as the steering, it is very, very relaxed, and it's like a ship, sails from side to side. So it's definitely going to be a floaty ride if you try to corner in this thing. But beside that, it's fairly good. Definitely better than the new ones, for sure. Way better. Just on the interior itself and how everything is made, I like it way more. That will wrap up today's test drive. Thank you so much for watching, everyone. Make sure to smash that like and subscribe button. And until next time.